We are here. I'm Jean Jung. I'm a transformational coach, and this is my friend Elizabeth Patel, who is the owner of Ala Glow skincare products. Really, really amazing. So, we are talking about EFT tapping and also shifting our perspective, which can be very, very powerful. And I am offering a 5-week alchemy lab, which is a group container where you will experience magnified results of energy healing because of the resonance of the group as we look at the collective moment we're in and how we can see things in a way that can be much more liberating by understanding this collective moment we're going through. We'll also be looking at our family lineages and intergenerational traumas, releasing them. We'll be looking at family systems and perhaps your role in your family system. And we'll look at how we can also shift the narrative around our own stories, just like we can shift the narrative around the collective so that you can feel empowered and freed rather than a slave to the mental loops you might be in, especially during the sorry, especially during the holidays when things can trigger us and when we're reflecting on our lives. So there's a long monologue for you. If you're interested in finding out more about my 5-week alchemy lab called Roots and Renewal, please DM me or comment. I'll also put a link down there that you can go to purchase and to learn more. So let's start our little interview here. Liz, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So we've worked together for the past several weeks, doing some tapping and also using your North Node and helping you to see your path of liberation from some of the mental loops that have been challenges for you. I'd love to hear how you have felt supported by this process and anything that's developed for you. What has been your experience?
Well, first off, I just want to say that you are incredibly amazing and that your ability to listen and get to the core of the problem has created, in some cases for me, some instant results. Um, so like in keeping with the theme about family, I wanted to talk about how you've helped me with my daughter. Um, your insights,
Whoops, there we go.
technical difficulties, right?
That's my first three, well, second five. Okay, we're good.
So, so, your
You're done.
insights have just helped how I have approached my daughter and letting her kind of have more space to not only succeed, but make her own mistakes and all that kind of stuff and see that while still being there to offer support. And in implementing some of the things that we've talked about, I've seen some amazing results with her and like insane results where she would kind of be distracted all day and not really want to work on her work to all of a sudden getting 5 or 6 assignments done in one day. So it's been from like one week to the next that it's just been amazing and helpful. And so like the amount of relief and the amount of weight that that takes off your shoulders is just massively huge for sure.
Yay. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about was like you're basically helping me do a shit ton of shadow work with kind of the abusive family that I came out of and some of the blockages that I think have been kind of almost like primal elements of self-worth, right? So, like addressing some of that stuff as it comes up and being able to use the tapping to release it and lean into the idea that I am a brilliant creator and the shit that I create is fucking amazing and how that's just like a good thing.
Yay. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I know that letting go of resentments and seeing the clearer picture of how our family lineages are part of the energy of the way the world has been operating helps us understand that everything happened the way it did almost inevitably. And when we
Yeah.
finally accept that and see the gifts of how it helped us develop into who we are now, we can actually start feeling this vibration of gratitude and excitement. Like, we think sometimes that our families were wrong, it should have been different. But if we actually see how prevalent it is that families operated in a certain way, this was just part of the way the world was moving. Then
Yeah.
we can, yeah, see our role as a change maker and a pattern breaker, and also be grateful that, you know, there were some gifts that came through in our families. And also, there's so much learning that happens when we come through that. We know what the world needs because it was what we didn't get.
Yes, for sure. And that's definitely, especially with my daughter, and not playing that negativity forward. Definitely, definitely trying to change the narrative and make her feel like no matter what she does, that there is a thing called unconditional love, and that's what I have for her. I think that's kind of been the backbone of our relationship, to be honest with you.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. When we are able to set ourselves free from the story that makes us a victim, we can create such a beautiful field for the generations that we impact. So that's so great.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us, Liz. I hope you all got a sense of what can happen when you release the stories that things shouldn't have been the way they were and start seeing the larger picture of what's going on in the world. I was going to say thank you to Liz, but I think she thought that was the ending. But anyway, thank you so much, Liz Patel, for joining us. And thank you all. If you're interested in learning more about Roots and Renewal, a 5-week alchemy lab that will be starting next Sunday, November 9th at 1:30 p.m. Pacific, please comment or DM me.